Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, as Yellowstone fans, we frequently find it challenging to meet at a shared view. While some of us wholeheartedly support Jamie, others believe Beth should have already killed him. Some of us don't mind at all that Kevin Costner is leaving the show, while others insist that Costner is the show and that Yellowstone wouldn't exist without him. While some of us maintain that the prequel series are unnecessary, others believe that they greatly enhance the original show. This list of disagreements among Yellowstone fans could go on forever. In fact, it would be much more difficult to locate anything on which nearly all fans agree because they are much more uncommon. The genuine excellence of the 1923 series is one of those rare topics over which Yellowstone enthusiasts agree. We were skeptical about 1883 when it first came out as the first prequel show, but once we saw how good it was, our prejudice against prequels basically vanished. Having said that, we were absolutely certain that a prequel series would not be superior to the Yellowstone series. We were wrong, actually. 1923, the second installment in the Dutton prequel series, has blown us away with its original approach to the unforgettable characters and unparalleled setting. The show is a lot more than anyone expected, according to even the critics. Having said that, the show might be a little too much overall. Since many people think Taylor Sheridan went too far in 1923, it might be appropriate to use the idiom too much of a good thing here. How? Well, to put it simply, there is too much sexual content, too much swearing, and too much violence. It's no secret that Sheridan likes to push the limits of his writing by having his characters do daring things. However, none of his shows have crossed any boundaries that would require them to be rated 18+. Yes, Beth Dutton's frequent use of the F word in dialogue with other characters has earned her notoriety. Yes, there have been bits and pieces of sexual content, but none of them were explicit scenes. Yes, Sheridan's shows are only for adults to watch. Yes, Sheridan wants to keep things real, and there are a lot of bad things in reality. Even so, almost all of these were carefully woven into the narrative in a way that made us think, well, yes, this is not a nice scene, but we believe this was a necessary inclusion to the plot for the development of this character or for the sake of the story. The majority of us were okay with the use of problematic elements so long as it added to the story. However, a lot of people think that these boundaries were completely abolished in 1923, and that Sheridan is now including sexual or offensive language just for the sake of including it. We watch Alexandra and Spencer fall in love and show their love for one another, and for us throughout the show. Naturally, their relationship was quite physical, but it never got out of hand, and many people understood why those scenes were necessary to show how much they loved one another. Elizabeth and Jack, who were also extremely in love, were in a similar predicament. Sadly, however, the show also included relationships that shared and explored a variety of physical intimacies. The narrative of Ware Whitfield in 1923 is very fascinating for what it's worth. An American capitalist in its purest form is being observed by us. He has no intention of denying that money is his religion. It's fine that he approaches situations in a brutal, heartless, and aggressive manner and has no moral boundaries. We don't think anybody dislikes observing such a person that is a quintessential reprobate. Sheridan, however, did not stop there. Instead, he wanted to make Don even more of a villain by portraying him as a wicked person with weird flaws. We watched John force two sex workers to torture one another not once, not twice, but 3 times. It was evident that neither woman was consenting to what they had been doing, which made the scenes quite pornographic and unsettling to watch. On the one hand, many people were dissatisfied to see Sheridan adopting a problematic idea in which it was assumed that people with flaws were evil. However, the manner in which the show dealt with this issue deeply disturbed many. As long as each participant accepts what has been happening, a kink remains a kink. Otherwise, nothing more than misery. Additionally, it is understandable that the majority of fans do not comprehend how such scenes contributed to the overall plot. We were already aware that Don was not a good man, so why bother with those scenes? Do you suppose Sheridan has gone excessively far in 1923? Do you think those scenes serve a purpose or were they unnecessary? Thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.